70s when you, so in the 70s, you were looking for a publisher, right? And you approached many, and it's kind of like a Harry Potter story in a way, a lot of them turned you down. And then you mentioned how you went to one of the biggest ones, who didn't necessarily turn you down, and said, well, why don't you just do this on your own? So, and then which she did, and ended up selling millions of copies. And so do you feel like that was maybe the first and right step to really studying yourself as an entrepreneur and having really the control of your thing? So actually being turned down is a good thing.
Yeah, it ended up being a really good thing. What I did was I pounded the pavement in New York, Chicago with my artwork. And the response that I was getting is, if you're going to do animals, do animals. If you're going to do kids, do kids. If you're going to do flowers, flowers. You know, you have to make it so that people recognize your art. And I hated that response. I wasn't willing to do that. And even now in my studio, if you go in my studio, you'll see an African painting, you'll see a few skeletons in there, you'll see some angels, you'll see. And I think I have such an interest in everything. I can't seem to just put myself in one direction, and I keep evolving and I keep changing. But when I went to New York, everyone turned me down, and I went to the biggest guy last, and he was Bruce McGaw in New York. And Bruce, I remember walking into this incredible, gorgeous office, and he was just a wonderful man. He said, I love your work. I can either buy it from you, or you can print it and sell it to me. So I printed it and sold it to him. And then I basically had a multi-million-dollar business selling my prints all over the world. We had a space over here that had 7 loading docks. We didn't use all the loading docks, but we needed that much space. We were selling hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of prints a day. And then when the internet came out, I remember we put a website, and I was asking my brother, hey, can you go to my website? And I learned every lesson the hard way, including putting up a website. But he said to me, he said, you know, I can't find your website, but he said, your work seems to be on everybody else's website. He said, so I think I kind of look into that. And that was one of the things that I knew I had to start reeling it in, because people just could knock me off all over the world. I had a company, a huge company in Europe, knock me off, and they were selling my prints back here. So I had a huge magazine, not Elle magazine or whatever, but Benetton took one of my images and did a double spread ad with one of my images. It was at least a $250,000 ad. And so we picked up the phone. I should have sued them. I probably should have sued them. But we picked up the phone and I said, this is my work. And I sent them a picture of my work, and they said, oh, sorry. And that was the end of that. But it's very difficult to get people to back off once they are trying to knock you off. But now, since I've eliminated everybody selling my artwork except for me, it certainly gives me more control, because as soon as I see something out there, then we can stop it. I do allow people who have lost children to put my angels and so forth on their sites. There have been people who have had my things tattooed on them. I do allow a certain amount of that.
That might be pretty cool.
And some people have just shown up here saying, oh, you know, let me show you, you know, your angel on my back.
I want royalties on that. Yeah.
That's right. So I don't say take it off, you know, they can have it. So.